run this whole big banner. Hells yeah, I am. Look at that banner. Look at that big ass banner. Oh yeah. Hello, six people. Ah, that's Clancy. I love the neon sign, Clancy. I love it. I gotta go get one. I gotta go get one. My damn studio is gonna be so tacky. It ain't even gonna be funny. Nothing I do about it. Hey, JR. Hey, Cassandra. I hope everybody's having a great day. Val, I love you. Cindy Lou, hello. Hello. Oh, Mary Duffy. Yeah, I had to put this dumb bitch's name in the fucking top. I'm gonna start hashtagging every goddamn thing. Hashtag everything. Hashtag. That's the everybody else does it. I'm gonna start doing it too. Brenda, hello. Barbie girl, I hope you're doing well. Go on, bug. I would be cammed up, but I broke my tripod thing. So if y'all would like to buy me another one, feel free. Uni, hello. Kit Kat, my love. I love you. Yeah, so this morning, listen, I'm just gonna start talking. I ain't got time for this shit. Oh, JR. So y'all saw the picture. Hey, Constance. Hey, Morgan. Warrior Grandma. Hey. You know, I have baby birds in my fern. Hey, Plain Jane. I have baby birds in my fern. And when the mother gets there, they start to acting a fool. But she's not in there right now. But yeah, I got a lot of birds around here. A lot of birds. I just watched the girl. Yeah, see, hey, Steve Billings. You was at Walmart and the other day. Yeah, you said, hey, Eric, I love you. It makes me happy when people see flamingos and think of me. It really does. But so I mean, I've seen that. Listen, I'm gonna get to this Leticia bitch. I've seen obviously people talking about her, but I haven't really gotten involved because I already had one crazy whore on my list of people that I didn't need. A Savage Libra. I already had one crazy whore that I was dealing with. I didn't care about another one. And then I found out she lives in Hot Springs, Arkansas, where my family lives. Still don't care. I heard her, the threats that she's made to the child. I still don't care. And I'm going to tell you why I don't care. She is trolling the shit out of you people. She's got y'all all fucking wound up, going live. Oh my God, she's live. Let's jump in that damn chat and let's just dog the shit out of her. And she sits back. She sits back. Oh, she's a weirdo for sure, JR. Hey, Miss Christie, she is a weirdo from hell. But she ain't stupid. Hey, ho. She sits back and says the most outlandish things, and people start going live all over the place. And she's gotten, I mean, I don't know why she hasn't put up her AdSense, not her AdSense, but hey, Presley, my sweet. I don't know why she hasn't put her little what the hell is it? What the hell am I trying to say? Super chat thing. I don't know why she didn't put the super chat in there. Oh yeah, Cassandra, she knows exactly what she's doing. She knows exactly what she was doing. And I've gone back and I watched them. I don't watch her all the time because honestly, she isn't gonna well, here's the thing. People want to get her off YouTube. Well, why you want to do that? If you want to get her off YouTube, then you're not going to know where she is. And when she has this kid, they're going to take that kid probably. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. She's already, I mean, I listened to her, was it because I listened to a couple of her things. I listened to her here, there, and everywhere, but I listened to her talk about abusing her child, her daughter. And she said, all I did was slap her in front of the father on her leg and left a handprint at 3. And then she said, and then all I did was me and her dad was having an argument, and I pushed her head, and she fell, and she pushed the child, and the child hit her head. That's all she did. That's all she did. They don't secretly take a kid from you. All right. You don't mess up and sign the wrong papers. Sorry. They just don't. Then I watched the video somebody put up of her showing up at the ex's house when the restraining order was lifted the day after, and she had to be hauled right back out. Yeah, that's all, Cassandra. That's all. She said that's all she did. That's all in front of her. That's all she did in front of her husband. Ex-husband, I am. So, I mean, that's kind of a lot to me. So when I watched that, hey, Ken, when I watched her be around that house, I'm like, yeah, she nuts. She crazy. And now this is a real slippery slope, because she's most definitely mentally ill. But I'm thinking the kind of people who are doing these videos and making lists, because apparently I'm on a list of someone who supports this bitch. I got put on a list. This Joker, Adonis, whoever, I'm on a list of people who support her. I don't even know who she is. But people now, because they're so much more sane than she is, are making lists of people who support her. Hey, Stitching Girl. She uses a lot of things as a weapon. She uses that baby as a weapon. And people have paid, a lot of money to her. You know what? I think she is pregnant, JR. I think she is pregnant. I really do. Hey, Cindy Lou, you ain't not kidding. It's one of these things where they ain't got nothing else to do. Let's see. They don't have, all right, let's make content out of a crazy person. Let's make content out of that. Let's do that. And we'll build our shit. It's kind of like the Summer Wells things. Opportunists jump on somebody who's clearly mentally ill. Yeah, she's definitely pregnant. Hey, big dog, I was going to message you a little while ago, make sure you were okay. Hey, Mama Rick. To make sure you were okay after the tornadoes went through Minnesota. And many prayers going to them, because a lot of people lost a lot of stuff. See, there's bigger things. There's bigger things in this world to go live about, in my opinion. There's bigger stuff. We had 19 children and 2 adults massacred last week. There's bigger things going on, hey Jen, than what's going on YouTube. People are waiting and already doing false, misleading clickbait titles on Johnny Depp. The mama's back. You hear that? They're back. She's back. And then the little baby's yelling. There's just a lot of bigger things in this world than this woman who's absolutely half crazy, half troll. I'll give 50% crazy, 50% troll. And that's what people have. That's you're going to be your content. That's just going to be your content. Okay. Again, I knew what would happen was once we start burying these babies in Texas, people are going to forget. People are going to forget. They already think, and then people will say, oh, I get on YouTube for entertainment. Really? Yes, Miss Ricky. But she's the way she's carrying that kid. She's pregnant. I've carried enough children to know she's pregnant as all can be. Sometimes at 5 months, whatever she is, sometimes it's not rock hard. Sometimes it's just, I mean, it's, you know, the woman's body is pretty amazing. She's already said, she says this guy Jason is the dad. Then she said, if not, it's hey, Greg. She says that this other guy is the dad, which goes to prove she's not so scared of germs and whatnot because she's, you know, got laying around pretty germy. But I take issue at people who put people on a list for supporting her. Why? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck is you? If I want to support her and send her every dime I have, who the fuck is you to put my name on a list? You're nobody. You are fucking nobody. Don't worry about who I fucking support. Don't worry about it. I ain't worried about you. Your name got put in my damn thing this morning. Adonis Paul, whoever the fuck that is. I don't know who the fuck that is. But I'm apparently on a list of somebody that supports Leticia. And if I want to, I'll send her everything I don't matter. Ain't none of your fucking business. Adonis Paul, and I'm sure Adonis you are not. We'll just call you Paul. We'll just call you Paul. I'm ages Paula. So, like I said, these babies are getting buried this week. We've already taken our eye off the ball. That's what we do as a country, we just take our eye off the ball all the time. I don't care if I should have hashtagged Johnny Depp. I will next time. All my titles are just going to be hashtags from now on. Hey, Carla, my sweet. I'm just going to do only hashtags. So everybody gives a shit about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. You know what? Here's what I'm going to break to y'all. Get ready. Everybody sit down. Everybody sit down. Right, Mama Ricky? I'm saying do not label yourself as an Adonis. I am sorry. It's not acceptable. Johnny Depp. Hang on, people. Sit down. Get a little drink of something. I'm about to brush something out to you. All right. He has spent millions of dollars to sue a woman with no money for $50 million. Let's go through that again. Johnny Depp has spent millions of dollars to sue a woman who has no fucking money for $50 million. And then she, in turn, has spent millions to sue him for $100 million that he probably doesn't have either. Hey, leave it to Beaver. So we're watching two morons throw money, good money after bad, to make a point. Here's the great thing about this case. I don't like either one of them. I'm not a Johnny Depp fan. I don't like Amber Heard. I don't like the look on her face. She looks like she has a turd. No, we don't need to refer to the turd in the bed. She looks like she's got a little turd under her nose all the time. So I don't care if she wins it. I don't care if he wins it. It doesn't matter. If he wins it, she's not going to have it to pay. If she wins it, he ain't going to have it to pay. So there are such things as domestic violence. All right, so what do we put under that? And I said it. Oh, my gosh, she said the DV word. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. No, she didn't. Hashtag DV. You can abuse someone physically, mentally, and emotionally. And I do believe that the two of those idiots did that to each other. I ain't saying he didn't whip her ass like she said. That was a lie. Because if he whipped her ass the way she said he had, there would be bruises on her face, not the one she showed, unless she has no, blood vessels in her face and or back or whatever. So that's a damn lie. I don't think I don't care. There you go, Savage Libra. That's what I'm saying. They ought to go. You know what, Johnny Depp? We award you $1. Amber Heard, we award you 50 cents. Bye. You've wasted 7 weeks of a damn court's time. We could have real people in there who have suffered real abuse and can really prove it, but we've wasted 7 weeks. All right, 6 weeks of actual testimony and a week off. We have wasted the court's time on this. Him suing a woman that ain't got no fucking money. Okay, Johnny Depp, okay, you idiot. That's why you ain't got no money. When drugs are involved in a volatile, that's exactly right. Exactly right. I mean, he could bring up goddamn Michelle Obama and say, yes, me and Johnny dated and he never touched me. It don't matter. Was he drunk? Was he on drugs? Whatever. Yeah, I mean, like I said, but this is what people are worrying about. They're not worried about 19 kids getting getting buried. They're not worried about that. They're not worried about real life shit that's going on. They're worried about Johnny Depp, and now we got Leticia on the damn YouTubies. And I guess where we go? Where we go from there? Where do we go from there? I don't know. The Maxwell trial. Oh, yeah. Not to bitch. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, I can't imagine a businessman or Johnny Hurd's Johnny Hurd. Well, it don't matter. Just call it Johnny Hurd because Johnny Hurd is now Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. His accountant. I can't imagine his accountant said, "Yes, Johnny, listen, you haven't worked in a while. Your little island and whatnot does take some money to maintain, as does 75 houses that you have for your friends and people like that." But I would absolutely advise you to take the money because, you know, money ain't coming in, but it's going out. Take a couple $1 million. I say 10 of what's left of what you got. And let's sue Amber for 50. You wanna? You wanna? So thank you, Miss Christie, because people are going crazy on the internet over justice for Johnny. Johnny is a fucking drug addict. Okay. If he is recovering, good for him. Great. He was a drug addict at the time. And drug addicts and alcoholics can be very unpredictable. And I don't know when, like I said, I think they were both very volatile. And, you know, he's already lost one court case with her. And that was in the UK. So we'll see. But let's talk about Leticia some more because that's all anybody wants to talk about. So Leticia just did a little video where she danced. Oh my God, fire up alive. She just danced. She just danced. She did. Hey, Lisa Jane, I'm sorry I didn't see you. Well, his name's already done. His name's done. So is hers. In my opinion, this is not ever going to go away. He has, in fact, she did an op-ed, in the British Vogue, and he went ballistic. And the 12 people that would have read it in the UK, now the whole fucking world knows what she accused him of or what she said she was a victim of. She never said his name. So he's not going to get his name back. He's the one that said, hey, oh, I love you, big dog. Thank you. He's the one that said, hey, look what she said, y'all. Look what she said. Hey, y'all, look what she said. Did you see what she said? Not smart. Not smart. But I think he's surrounded by yes men who, you know, got it over the school shooting. Let's talk about that for a second. For 77 minutes. I'm going to say this slowly. For 77 minutes, that little bastard was in that school room that was actually just divided by, I guess, a partition. 77 minutes. People, hey, listen, people, I say people, children were getting massacred with a semi-automatic rifle. 9 and 10-year-olds. Let's go through this real stuff. So then nothing better than a glorified school resource officer. Well, I take this back. The real school resource officer drove by the little son of a bitch when he wrecked his grandma's car. He just kept going. I don't know where he went. But then you have like the chief of all the resource officers showed up on the goddamn scene, told the Border Patrol people, don't shoot, don't go in there, even though we've all been trained to isolate it and kill on sight as fast as possible. Do not go into these doors that are locked because it's not an active shooter. He's just barricaded. Meanwhile, he is still firing his gun. Meanwhile, a child had to grab the phone of the teacher. He had just blown her brains out. Listen, I'm going to make this as vivid as possible. He looked at her, said goodnight, and blew her brains out in front of all the children, told all the children. I'm going to read that in a minute, Cindy Lee. I'm going to kill you all today. You're all going to die today. And 19 policemen, Border Patrol agents, stood outside while calls were coming in from children playing dead, saying, please, there's 9 of us left. My friends are dead. My teacher's dead. Please come. And that son of a bitch stood outside of that damn room with 19 other men with guns and waited for the fucking janitor to bring him a key. First reports we got were absolutely false. We know that now. That was just a made-up scenario by whoever. Then we got a report where there were 100 live rounds. Nico, we got 100 live rounds that were found in the room. Wait a minute, though. That was up. Wait a minute. I'm wrong. Wait. It wasn't 100 rounds. It was 300 spent rounds, not 100 spent rounds. 300 spent rounds. I'm sorry, numbers are hard. Then we get that, oh yeah, well, the children that called survived. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. That's a lie. Then we got say, oh, well, they had to wait for the principal to bring them the key. No, you'd already said janitor. Now it's back to janitor now. It's back to janitor now, my lord. And so little 9 and 10-year-olds had to play dead by wiping the blood from their friends and their teacher all over them so he wouldn't kill them. And we're worried about Leticia. Really? That's what we're worried about? State of disorder. Hello. We're worried about Leticia. Okay. Makes sense to me. Indiana spent 40. Well, in our schools here, elementary, I don't know if elementary has a school resource officer. I know middle and high school does. And my daughter, all right, so my first daughter, my oldest daughter, was in middle school during Columbine. Columbine changed the world. Charlie's grandma. Hold on, I have to flip y'all back. Oh, there we go. I really hate. Let's do the list. Yeah, I'm in the list, Charlie's granny, and I don't even know this girl. So whatever. I mean, these people, if they ain't got nothing better to do than make a list of people who support somebody on YouTube that they don't like, you got a sad fucking life. But my oldest daughter was in middle school during Columbine. Columbine kind of, it was like I think it was probably the first school shooting carried by a national news, because she's going to be 36. So CNN, stuff like that was just, starting out. And so we got live coverage of that. And she actually that day happened to have been home for school. I remember she was sick. That changed everything. And then, let's see. Well, I had my Devin, who's 27, will go through school. Then John, who graduated last year. And so now I have Catherine, who is a junior this next year. And she told me, and this breaks my heart, I'll probably cry when I say it. She said, you'll never know what it's like to go through an active school shooter drill and wonder if it's real this time. Love you too, Cassandra. You have a great day. And congratulations to that baby. And I thought, you're right. I have never sat in a room in a fucking closet and wondered if this one was real. Ridiculous. Wait a minute. The beer virus first hit, and they were like, right. Well, that's the thing. It's like, what are you, here's my, see, I'm going to cover a lot of ground right here. You've got people in Texas, and I'm going to say the gimpy-legged little governor and fat, greasy Tim Cruz, Ted Cruz, I can't stand Ted Cruz, who will absolutely, positively look at a woman and say, you don't have the right to do with your body what you want. I'm going to tell you what to do with it. Oh, you're going to have that baby. And listen to this. We're going to hold your feet to the fire, woman, but the daddy, oh, we're not going to change any laws about child support. Oh, hell no. We're not going to hold his feet to the fire. Fuck that shit. We're going to hold your feet to the fire. And let me tell you something else. Once that kid gets there, and once that kid gets in school in Texas, oh, well, if it gets shot, nothing I can do about it. It's all about mental illness. Nothing about guns. I'm not going to. Greg Abbott, is that full Gippy Legs name? Was in that press conference the other day talking about it being a mental health issue. Then why did you cut mental health spending in schools and everywhere else last year? Why did you do it? If it's all about the mental health, not about the guns, why are you cutting mental health? Just there's a lot of shit going on around here. Keep your eye on it, people. They want you to have these babies. They're not going to make the father do anything. Because let me tell you, I've said this before. I had to fight my ass off for $233 a month from a fuck who was making a whole lot more than that. Right? But couldn't prove it because he was quote unquote self-employed. So guess what? Then he moved to Florida. I'll tell you a little. The one county in Florida that doesn't give three shits about child support is the one he fucking moved to. And I didn't get anything for a year. And then I had to contact Jeb Bush and his office. And you know what? I'll give this to Jeb Bush. I got a check real soon after I called his office. So then when he came back up here, we'd do it all again. So we would go to court every 3 months, whether, he paid or not. And nothing ever happened to him. I couldn't tell the electric company, look, I'm owed child support. He says he's got work lined up because he was an artist. He says he has work lined up. So if y'all would just wait for him to finish his, shit, then I'll pay you. It didn't work that way. Or when my kid was sick and me say, listen, pharmacist, I know, but her father says he has work that's coming up. So can you just give me her prescription and then I'll come in and I'll bring you back the money when he pays me. That didn't work either. It didn't work for groceries. It didn't work for rent. It didn't work for medical stuff. It didn't work for shit. It didn't work for senior pictures, band, DECA, softball. It didn't work for none of that shit. It didn't work. Me running around saying, listen, her dad's going to pay me in a couple of months. They didn't do it. So until Mr. Cruz and all these other people brainstorm and think about how you're going to hold these daddy's feet to the fire, don't talk about fucking nothing else. And let me tell you this. You want them here, but you don't want to do a fucking thing for them when they're here. No, you don't. You ain't worried about that. And once they get shot in the classroom, hey, mental health. Now, we're not going to pay for anybody's mental health. We're not going to pay for it. As a state, we're not going to pay for it. And we're not going to change rules. But you send a kid to school, hey, what happens, happens. Not our fault. Thank you, Warrior Grandma. Let me tell you. And there's women like you. There's women like you. There's a lot of women who have multiple children by the same father. And so it grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. So, and let me tell you, doctors don't care. Nobody cares. So until we figure out what these men are going to do, I think you need to stop it right there. Let's pump the brakes on that bitch. All right? Let's pump the fucking brakes up on that. Just saying. Just saying. That's just me. I'm on the fucking soapbox today, people. So anyway, let's go back. Hold on. We still have somebody donated $175,000. Hey, Carlos. So that these babies could be buried. God bless them. God bless them. That's something they don't have to worry about. But every kid in that school is going to have a hefty therapy bill for the rest of their life. And every kid that had to cover themselves in the blood of their friends and their teacher to survive for 77 minutes is going to have a hefty fucking therapy bill. But let's talk about Leticia. Do you want to know what Leticia said? Oh, Leticia. Leticia was eating peanut butter today. Oh, my God. Leticia was eating peanut butter. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, Leticia said something really stupid today. Let's all talk about it. Let's make a list. Let's do that. Did you hear what Leticia did? Oh, my God. Give me a fucking break, people. Give me a goddamn break. She's trolling you. She's trolling you. Oh, no, I didn't, Warrior Grandma. And I'm going to tell you why. Obi is a loser from hell. Look, Obi left YouTube for reasons that she is not, for some reason, she doesn't want to goddamn tell them. It wasn't, Obi, why don't you tell everybody why you really left YouTube? Do you want to really tell the truth? You don't know. No, listen, you got booted out of so many communities, right? Obi. You don't know dick shit about nothing. Obi is a nobody. She was a professional sex worker and had to do a little bit of time for it. If you want to tell the truth, Obi, let's tell the truth. Living in your little camper, saying you were a security officer, you were not. We know what you got arrested for, Obi. We certainly do. We certainly know why you've been in the slammer. I don't watch her because she's an idiot. She's one of them. She's trying to clout track. You know, she'll jump on, say something about Savage, trying to get a little attention. Randy and them got, a little attention. That's what these clout chasers do. That's what these Leticia people do. Once they see that there's a lot of hashtags, hey, Tennessee Papa C. Once they see there's a lot of hashtag Leticias, they're going to go start covering Leticia because guess what? Ain't nothing going on. Oh, but, come on, I love you. But there is shit going on. It's just shit you don't want to talk about. Like dead children. You don't talk about that. You don't want to talk about gun rights. You don't want to talk about solutions. You don't want to talk about anything. Let's talk about Johnny Depp and Leticia. Fuck that shit. Fuck them both. I hope Leticia meets up with Johnny Depp and he takes care of her baby. Cockney Rebel, Shaman OB. What about Savage for turning on Betty? Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. She didn't know his past. I will not. She didn't know his past. There ain't nothing fake about Savage. So here's the thing. And I mean, do I really have this? Is this Cockney Rebel? Is this what you're worried about? All right, let me let me help you out to get through the rest of your fucking day. Now, let's see. As a Shaman Obi question mark. Yeah, she's a paid escort. What about Savage for turning on Benny? Now, when that little bastard over there in Chesapeake was screaming his head off about Benny having hepatitis and blah blah blah, and Savage doing this, Savage doing that, and Benny didn't say, "Hey, none of that happened." So Savage is supposed to take that and not turn on him? Yeah, well, that's not the way we roll around here. She knew Benny's past. No, she didn't know Benny's past. And once people started letting us know his past, and let me tell you, I got emails yesterday of shit from him from like 9 months ago, people calling him out on other channels I've never heard of. So, listen, Benny's doing his thing, right? So go over to Benny's, get out of here. Tammy, my sun, my moon, my stars. If you worry too much about Benny, sit there by your computer and wait for his little thing to go live, and then just sit there and listen to his shit. Hey, McKenna, do that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't like Savage? Okay. I'm sure Savage is going to be fine. You want to say I'm shaming Obi? I'm telling the truth about Obi. Whatever. Do what you want to do. I don't care. But I'll tell you what you're not going to do. You ain't coming there talking about it. Everyone knew Halsey was stuck. Lying for Savage. Wait a minute. Stop. Goddamn. What is this? Stop lying for. We did not know about Benny's past. See, you're wrong. We're not in that part of true crime. Our true crime is a whole different thing. We're the DC. We are the drama community. Then we've got our little thing about true crime. That's where Molly and bitches like that came from. And then we met up with y'all's true crime. All right. Now, excuse us for not doing an in-depth goddamn report of every fucking body that went by. Sorry about that. We're sorry. We're sorry we didn't research him all the way back to fucking kindergarten. Sorry, we ain't got time for that. But now we know what he is. Hey, Nancy, love you. We know what he is, and we ain't fuck with him. Is that all you needed? Is your day going to be better now? Is your fucking day going to be better now? I hope so. But I'll tell you what, let me write your name down and I will fucking research you back to fucking kindergarten. How about that? Just so I'll know. Just so I'll know. How about that? You want to do that? Not a problem. Not a fucking problem. But you know what? Here's the great thing about it. I got subs out of it. Benny got subs out of it. Savage got subs out of it. Pirate got subs out of it. Val got subs out of it. Ain't that the name of the game? Make a splash or grab them subs. Make a splash, grab them subs. Hey, Tammy, I'm just me. Similar to the drama. Yeah, you're right. Leave it to me. Everybody got subs out of it. Yay! Isn't that what the fuck YouTube's all about? Hey, Jessica. Oh my God. Now, I'll tell you what's going to be gross if we all start hashtagging the same shit. Oh, there's going to be a problem. So that means, let's see, maybe next week I'll hashtag Summer Wells. Hashtag Summer Wells. I won't talk about Summer Wells, but I'm going to hashtag the shit out of her. And then we'll see what happens. Because that's what all you motherfuckers do, right? 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 Right. We're going to hashtag this little girl, make $1, and roll on, talk about other people. Let's do it. So it's talking about BK and Roger Brown as important as school shooting. What explain that question. Have I mentioned Roger Brown? And I've spoken about BK till today. The only reason I'm talking about BK is somebody came in here and said his name. And you in here saying Roger Brown's name. So who the fuck is you? Who is you? Okay, I didn't think so. No, I didn't do the school shooting talk earlier this week because it's like you're using it for views. If you noticed, it's not fucking hashtag in my title because that's just trying to, you know, that's just trying to manipulate a situation that's horrible. Yeah, they will, Spirit Wolf. They still do. They still do. And I didn't hashtag it in this fucking title, and I probably will never hashtag Texas because that's real shit, and y'all don't want real shit. Y'all want to do this. Y'all want to go live every fucking day. All right. Oh, Summer Wells, hashtag Summer Wells timeline. The timeline ain't changed, motherfuckers. The timeline ain't changed, motherfuckers. Just today, one of these people, hashtag timeline. Somewhere. They go live every morning at 10 a.m. Talk about Summer Wells. What is left to say? What is left to say? Somebody hashtag new evidence. Where? Where? I saw it and shared the. Yes, thank you. So, hashtag Summer Wells. Hashtag I have hemorrhoids. Let's talk about it. Oh my God. So I've had hemorrhoids because I just sit here and make up shit about Summer Wells. Oh my God. It's every day. It's every day. Every single fucking day. Hashtag Summer Wells. Hashtag Summer Wells. We have said it 1,000 times. Y'all have picked every bit of meat off that child's bones. Every bit of meat off that child's bones. And you can say or use it for any, you can say why you do it. I noticed you got 200 or 300 people in there every time you do it. What is new? What is new? I won't make a newsflash. Shooter is not white. What there's that you are. Look at what you're doing. I could go get my other device and just fucking just go through this. The people just today, that hashtag Summer Wells talked about it. And you got these people that now are porn bombing each other, threatening to dox each other. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. If you don't stop this, I'm going to do that. See, that's when we take a step back. Because we don't porn bomb people. That's a pussy move. Pardon the pun. We don't dox people. That's a pussy move. All right. You're going to get people hurt. Some say that Jose guy got bullied to death. I don't know. If he did, nobody's fucking crying about it. Oh, yeah, Bullhorn Betty. Jesus Christ. That is she gonna get her ass whipped if she goes down there? Somebody, she gonna run up on the wrong one in Tennessee during this little visual, as she puts it. Little visual, yeah. I watched Molly Golightly make $50,000 off that kid. I watched Blowjob Betty, get all kinds of fucking shit off that kid. She don't care. Don't care. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And I'm going to tell you why nobody cares. Because the minute this kid stops bringing in the views and the money, y'all going to leave her on the side of the road. You're going to leave her on the side of the road. You can't keep this up for long. We're coming up on the anniversary. People are going to start losing interest. Some more people, more kids are going to go missing. And Summer will be left on the side of the road because she's not going to bring in the fucking views and the money anymore, the subs and the memberships and all that. She's not going to do it. And y'all will walk away. And you'll clash on to the next. Like right now, people have gone from Summer Wells to Leticia, I guess to make sure they pad in their fucking accounts. So they'll have another crazy person to talk about. But I'll tell you this, once she has that baby and it gets taken by the state or whatever happens to it, y'all going to be going to something else. Y'all gonna be on to something else. Hashtag whatever's next. That'll be my hashtag. Hashtag whatever's next. Because I've seen these true crime little people, the little communities, the big ones. What was it? It was a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago. A little child went missing, and they started on it right that day. They were on top of it. They had that kid's name out. They had the parents' name out. They were looking up the Google Maps, and then the next day it got found. It was like, well, whatever. Oh well, got found. It got found alive. Oh God. Now what? And that's what y'all think. And that's what I know y'all think. Oh, damn. It got found alive. Fuck. Take down the hashtag. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. Oh, yeah, Hope. It's more than 5. But I mean, I don't even sub to some of these people. And it's every day. It shows up in my suggested. And now we got that Jody Sue. Who the fuck is that? So people were talking about Jody Sue, right? Okay. So I went to watch one of her videos. She literally is sitting there chain smoking and looking like she's about to fucking pass out. If she made a statement, I couldn't understand it. She's sitting in some camper. Oh, what's she sitting in? Chain smoking. And barely speaking because she's so fucked up. Exactly, state of disorder. Exactly, I'm telling you. Yeah, so I don't understand her. So then that little, what was it name? Oh, Aaron, whatever the hell he is, did a video. I watched his about Jody Sue, and it's Jody Sue's whole thing on Facebook where she was live before Summer went missing, and then he went to the one that happened the day after. We've been looking all night. Hey, Renda. And then he goes from he shows her going, and this community just loves her, and I miss her giggles, and it's just we all want her back so badly. And then he goes to a picture of live of her in her car somewhere, saying my neighbors are too close. I don't like my neighbors, and he's making something out of that. He's making something out of that. 7-minute video. Hope, it's disgusting. Thank you, dude. See, Brenda, I can't either because she's so drugged up. But that kid's got a lot of subs. Is making a deal out of hers. One saying her neighbors were too close, and then saying that they wanted her back. And then Benny Keys accused that woman's son of killing her. Accused the son of killing her. What the hell? No, I'm not from Arkansas, but my half of my family lives there. Let's put it that way. My father's and his people live there. When you watch Jody Sue, you got to watch her at double speed. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what she's saying. I'm just waiting for her to fall over. Do y'all remember? Oh God, this is not y'all. A lot of y'all not going to remember this because you weren't around back in this. This is my drama community people. We had this woman in Australia named oh man, Sammy. Sammy was her name, and she was a prepper. And if y'all don't know what preppers are, it's when they get ready to prep for the end of the world or whatever. I don't know. Your puppy is from well, she used to over medicate herself. So when I woke up, let me see. When I woke up in the morning, she was trying to go to sleep at night. And you remember her, Savage Libra? And she would literally fall asleep sitting up. And every day you'd watch it. Is her head going to hit the? I shouldn't even be laughing about this. head gonna hit the fucking desk today? Because we all watched every day. She would do this slow lean, literally, and pass out. And then she'd wake back up. And so that was the game we played called Is Sammy Prepper's Head Gonna Hit the Desk Today? Jody Sue reminds me of her. Hey, Allie. Jody Sue reminds me of her. It's the same slur. It's the same chain smoking. It's the same absolutely unaware of what's going on. Absolutely unaware. No. She don't know nothing. Yeah, she would fall asleep high as hell. Yes. I'm glad some people can verify that this person exists. I believe now she is. I don't know if she's still around. I don't know if she's still around. I hope she is. She went through a couple of times of rehab and all. I don't know. I have no idea. I'd love to know where she is. I have to ask Benny. Is associated, but she like lives next door or something. And I mean, Benny was calling her son, who ain't got nothing to do with this, I don't believe, was calling him fat back when I was still going over there, and then accused him of being the one that murdered him. Well, Benny, you got to pump the brakes, buddy, because you've about accused everybody on that hill and around and around. You got 17 suspects, Columbo. I ain't gonna call you Columbo because I love Columbo. You got 17 suspects, murder she wrote. So, but again, this shit's going on. But let's talk about Leticia. I agree, Ellie. She doesn't know where she is. Sammy and Beck are buddies. Are they back buddies again? Station Sword. Oh, those two would fight, and that was so funny. That was back in the good days. That was back in the good old days where drama was funny, and it didn't have to be dangerous, and it didn't have to be so just vile. It could just be, calling another person fat and ugly, and the other person going, and then now you're going to get doxxed. You're going to get all kinds of shit coming at you. You're going to put on a list, whoever this fucking Paul dude is, and making lists. You're a grown-ass man on YouTube making lists of what? What you go do? What you go do with people that support her? What you go do? What you gonna do with them? What about it? I don't know nothing about that bitch. Don't know nothing. I don't give a shit what she says. I don't give a shit what she claims. I don't care if I don't care. People are being trolled. Like I said, 50% crazy, 50% trolled. And there's always going to be people who support the nastiest bastards on this platform. And I'll say that again. There will always be stupid bastards who will support every asshole lying son of a bitch on this platform. Benny Keys. We have posted a video where Benny Keys tells you how to make money on YouTube. And it is to get involved with a missing or murdered child. Get in with the family. You are going to make money. He has done it 3 times with 3 different families. He has told you what he is. He has told you what he is. An opportunist. And you people continue to throw money at him. He has told you, if somebody tells you who they are, believe them. He's told you who he is. Believe him. He's proven it 3 fucking times. He has been involved or tried to edge his way into a missing or murdered child case. I don't know. You have seen him, you've heard him, we played it on Savages, him saying that he is a child predator, whatever the hell he is. A child predator, what is it? What was he? He went after child predators. He was behind 44 arrests. You better let Dallas fucking know, because they ain't know. You got prisoners, you got 44 prisoners, Benny. Because Dallas don't know nothing about it. You better let them know. You better let them know, bitch. Because they don't know nothing about it. Yeah, okay, child predator hunter. Thank you, Leave to Beaver. But like I said, if he is in on all this repeated behavior keys, it is. It is. In April, like I said, he's told people his plan to make money. And he's done it by exploiting the families of missing and murdered children. What? You don't give enough a shit about your own fucking kids. Plural. You don't care about your own fucking kids. Plural. Why are you worried about somebody else's? I mean, next year they're all going to need school clothes, every one of them. It ain't going to come from you and your stash of money. It ain't going to come from you and your stash of money. Oh, truth, though. I found out, y'all. I'm sorry. I left a shitty comment when yours. I thought that I got an email. All right, not an email. Yeah, email. I got an email. That y'all had put me on a list of supporters. And I'm like, all right, well, let me go look. And I watched y'all and I saw that that's not, I mean, I left the comment stupidly before I, knew what I was talking about. Get used to that happening a lot. And I watched some of your stuff and I'm like, wait a minute. They're not, is that what petition is for? The petition is to get people like him off. So, and I realized that it was actually that Adonis Paul person, whoever the hell that is, some fucking loser who had my name as a Leticia supporter. I don't know nothing about that girl. I know about her now. But see, if you had a little mangy bastard over there named Stinky Brown. Now, I'm not going to talk much about Stinky Brown because literally he's not worth my breath. But he shits in the bucket. He goes after Leticia. He's a clout chaser. And so, yeah, I think y'all addressed him, something that he said. He's a nobody. He shits in the bucket. He literally has not had running water in 10 years. He hoards cats, and he has no car, no job. And he plays on the internet. So worry not about him. But it was this other person who said that I was on a list. Well, if I support her, who goddamn cares? If I want to support that woman, I will do it. I will do it all day, and you all will know it. Let me tell you, that dude, the Roger Brown person, he also, before his channel got terminated, his first one, he would bully and harass a man, an autistic man, to the point of this man just going almost berserk. He would do it, and he was proud of going after an autistic man. And he got his channel taken away. And so he's the bullied, but sometimes he likes to bully. Hey, whirlwind tailspin. I feel like that's what I'm in now. I hope you're well. Yeah, he has a lot of cats, and they keep having kittens. So he has no running water, no way to get him fresh water, no toilet, no running water now. He's just a piece of shit. So he calls them, he has that many cats. And I think he's had like 3 litters so far this year. So he's a real winner. And he's worried about Leticia. He's worried. He's so worried about Leticia. He can't flush a toilet. He shits in a bucket. I love you too. He literally shits in a bucket. I'm not kidding. Hi. My daughter's saying hello to me from the kitchen. How are you? Oh, thank you. Well, I'm live, so I don't think people can. My daughter injured her tailbone. And if y'all have never had a tailbone injury, it takes a long time to heal. And then she re-injured it. I don't know how, but and uh
really justify myself.
she's got to justify herself. Hold on.
I don't know how I heard it again.
Right.
I heard it 5 years ago at the beach, and then one day I was just sitting there, and I thought, "Wow, my tailbone really." and then a month later, I'm like, I can't get out of my bed without. My friend had a time yesterday. It took me 1 minute, 18 seconds to get off my bed.
Oh, you make my oh.
Bye, guys.
Well, you go make him lunch, and yeah, it's a really shitty situation, truth be told. Roger Brown is a pretty shitty situation. I'm writing that down as mine. I'm using that as mine. Why have I never thought of that? Truth be told, I'm very smart. Why have I never thought of that? Oh my God, you're brilliant. I'm subbing you up after this. I'm subbing you up after this. I know. Why have we never thought of that? I'm coming back with that. Excuse me. I'm sitting outside, and I've been sitting outside for 2 days trying to get my desk painted, for my studio. And I have inhaled every last bit of the pollen that's hanging on to the.
We can tell.
I know. You can tell. Sub up. Truth be told. Anyway, so what the hell was I saying? I forgot now. Shit, fuck, never mind. Anyway, I've literally soaked up every. The studio's is gonna be happening. Well, because truth be told, he has nothing better to do. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but he will chase any kind of hashtag Leticia to run, to get in there. And he claims he has an IQ of 181. Now, I said I won't go talk about him no more, but I'm making fun of his ass till the day I die. He says he has an IQ of 181. I think if you had an IQ of 181, oh, sorry. City, I love you. Oh, see, Nicolina, that's another one that she'll porn bomb you if you don't listen. Don't ever. Oh, I'm glad you mentioned her. Don't ever let her on your fucking panel, because she porn bombed a woman the other day. Now, I ain't saying that the woman she porn bombed was a little Catholic schoolgirl, good to the bone with a smile that would, light up the sun. But she porn bombed her. If she don't agree with you, she go porn bomb you. So do not ever let her on your panel. Don't do it. I'm confused. I thought Savage and all were laughing and traveling, having fun with BK. No. No. Savage went to Texas because her friend was having sinus surgery. And I'm talking about sinus surgery. I'm not talking about a little, I'm talking major. Savage was a operating room tech. All right. So she has medical knowledge and she does gross things do not make her squeal. She was a surgical tech. So she went down there to help her in her, after her surgery because it's disgusting. And Benny lived, I think, about 3 hours away. So they were gonna like shock everybody and have a stream together. That's it. Okay, Kick Out Willow. And then he played around and acted stupid. I mean, it was nothing to it. I knew it was going to happen. Pirate knew it was going to happen. Val knew it was going to happen. Joe knew it was going to happen. Everybody knew that it was going to happen. And then Benny said he was, going to come down there, and then he didn't. And that was that. And then Dolly started running his little cocksucker about it. And Benny never stepped up to defend Savage. She gave him 2 weeks to do it. He didn't do it because only really men do that. And so things changed. And then people said, here's how that we found out things. I've said this before. I'll say it again. After we stopped hanging, back in Benny, because we didn't know about him, people said, oh my God, thank God y'all finally saw. Thank God y'all saw. And they started sending us stuff regular. I just got stuff last night. And something I could not have possibly known. I've never searched hashtag Benny Keys. I wish I had, because if I had done that, we would have a big old, we'd know exactly who we were dealing with. But I didn't do that. I'll start doing it. Yeah, you saw the porn mom? Yeah. She porn mom. That is so classless. I mean, classless. If like I said, you cannot like somebody's not doing, go about it the right way. Go about it the right way. But porn mom, that's just gross. It's just white trash. That woman's white trash for doing that. But we got a lot of white people. That's fucking what it is. But all right, so I've kept y'all here for how long? How long have I held y'all captive? I don't know. A while. Oh yeah, April. Yeah. And see, and here's the thing. Like I'll mention again. Benny putting his 4-year-old son on camera, on whatever, talking about a woman, and then had that same 4-year-old call her. Is that normal? Is that like, and women were in that thing going, laughing about it. I don't understand it. If Benny's in Texas, and he is, obviously, he's in Texas, use some of that fucking money, Benny. Go down here to them kids that are getting buried. Go help the ones that made it. You're going to save up that money? You're not going to spend it on your kids. Spend a little bit on theirs. You won't do it. You won't do it because it's not going to make you any money. We all know you're about making money off other people's children. That's what you do. That's what a lot of y'all are doing. And I don't know if some of y'all have gotten mixed up in it so far that you don't know. Oh yeah, Fitty, he grows. I don't know if it's because y'all built this thing is rolled so out of control, the Summer Wells deal, or if this people are just joining things and so we have to talk about it every day because it brings in 200, 300 people at 10 a.m. in the morning. People, walk out into your goddamn world. It is fucked up out here. It's fucked up out here. Bye. If you think they're cool, bye. Don't need you. Don't want you. Don't come back. Because I think they're pigs. In fact, I know they are. You put a little child like that on the phone, you're a pig. You're a pig. But you did it right there all over where everybody can see it. So you'll learn. You will learn. You will learn. I was mixed up with Benny back in I mean, look, yeah, well, that family right there, let me tell you. Oh, Jesus Christ. I support the Cash Gurning family so much, and they are trying so hard. They are trying so hard to change laws, and it's going to be an uphill climb because people will say, "Oh, well, I have free speech." No, here's what we're going to talk about. Let's go read some of these amendments. Let's go read some of these amendments and find out. Just like that'll be a fucking thing for another day. That will be a show, another topic. Hashtag, and I will discuss the amendment that I'm going to discuss that day. And you're going to look at them differently when you read the actual words and don't kind of explode something that's you'll see. But anyway, all right. So I have to start dinner. I know it's only 2:30. I mean, it's 2:30 in the afternoon, but I have to marinate people. But Ken, I love you to death. I saw she deleted her channel. And I don't know the story behind. I don't know the story, but I know that she was running around there with Ernie for a while. And here's the thing: if you start, I heard because I'm trying to figure this out. I heard that she was trying to dox. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go. I heard that the Lisa girl was trying to somebody else, but then she got doxxed. They were going to dox her. They were going to dox her. She was going to dox him. Everybody got doxed. When you start throwing the word dox around and threats, watch out. It'll come back at you. You don't start that shit. You don't start it, won't be none. But, that's not what people do in here. So if Lisa was threatening to dox people and she got doxed or whatever, oh, well, but porn bomb. That's just so gross. It's just gross. And doxing's going to get somebody killed one day. We keep saying it. It's going to get somebody killed one day. And I don't think anybody's going to be happy till it does, frankly. I have to go, y'all. My kid keeps calling. I love you all. Goodbye.